Hey, welcome back to Texas Today for your Friday morning. That's right, you know what day it is. It's that time of the week where we cover all the questions we weren't able to get to during the rest of the week. It is time for Verify Fast Friday. Let's go. Hey, this next viral post making the rounds on Facebook. The post shows a photo of what a parent says is her third grade son's school handout. The sheet explains the beginnings of slavery in the U.S. as the following. As exchange for a trip to America, African Americans agreed to work for colonists for 7 years, but then they were kept as slaves. Lots of people were shocked and upset by this worksheet. Some wanted to know, is it actually real? So we got answers by tracking down the distributor of the handout, the Classroom Nook, who said this was part of a 3rd and 4th grade lesson plan, but they say the sheet was never meant for students, just for teacher use only as a suggested answer key of example student responses. Now, to avoid further confusion, they've pulled the resource from their site and it's currently being reworked. So yeah, we can go ahead and verify the school worksheet answer about how enslaved people came to America is real, but not intended to be teaching material at all. Up next, you might have seen this viral post from an Idaho couple showing a strange mark on their son's face. Right now, it has about 1.1 million shares online. They say it's a form of strep throat that infects your sinuses and can cause swelling and marks like the pictures you see here. We did the digging. Here's what we found. This is actually the real deal. It's called invasive group A streptococcal disease, or IGAS, and it does infect the sinus. This post is absolutely verified. Finally, this was a big talker this week. A lot of you were wondering about it. The claim is that scientists are drawing a link between AirPods and cancer. Now, here's the deal. There was a declaration made by a number of scientists warning about the dangers of certain electromagnetic fields, EMF. That declaration was made back in 2015, though. And while it does mention technology that AirPods and other wireless earbuds use, it doesn't directly point to them as a concern. So, if you see people on your social media feed saying that scientists think AirPods cause cancer, you can tell them, hey, that claim is verified. False. Hey, we don't have any AirPods, but we're always listening for misinformation in the online world. Do you have something you want verified? I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on email, crogers2@kcentv.com. There's always a lot of different, how you mentioned earlier, there's a lot of different concerns about what technology may or may not cause cancer. So, you know, you see a headline like that, it's frightening.
It really is, and I'm glad that it's false because you see the popularity in these AirPods continuing to grow. I feel like every time I look, I see somebody talking, and I'm like, who are they talking to? And then you look, and there's that tiny little AirPod in their ear.
Well, AirPod users, and at least in my experience, AirPod users wear them a lot. Like they're all around the clock.
It's like they're trying to get their money's worth.
They've always got them in there, so it's good to know that they're not putting themselves at risk for cancer. Of course, that research is still preliminary. You know, they're always looking into different things.